Oh, hello. Hi, friends. Welcome back to Attack the Pantry. I am Jenn de Vega. This stream is a deep dive into ingredients, cooking techniques, and recipes to help you cook for yourself during this ongoing panini and for the rest of your adult life. Say hello and throw us an egg in the chat if you like what you're seeing or hearing throughout the show. That is how we express love on this channel. That is, eggs are love in this channel. That's what we do. How's it going, everybody? Today, we are having a knife party. I am so excited to have a knife party with you. Hey, David, happy Friday. It's Della Vega time. Thank you so much. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Last time on the show, when I had a guest, we talked to my friend Lenny about burgers and synthesizers. I played a bunch of unpacking. And then after that, we did a kind of a parody of Hot Ones, but we also had hot almonds, so I called it Hot Nuts. It was really, really fun. I didn't really suffer that much, except for probably the ghost pepper hot sauce at the very end. It wasn't too bad still. In fact, I might break out some of these spicy nuts again just to snack on. Hey, Flowmain's in the chat. Thank you for subscribing for 2 months in a row. That's not nothing. Also, I got your photo that you submitted, which is very exciting. First time submitter. We love it when people show and tell. What else do I need to say to you? Oh yeah. You can watch all the past clips, even the Hot Ones, Hot Nuts parody, on my channel if you click on videos, or you could look at the YouTube archive. It's youtube.com/JENNDLV. And let me put that on the screen for you. I'll put that on the screen. Look at that. Boom. Boom. It's a lovely day in Brooklyn right now. I went to the farmer's market this morning with some friends. It was really awesome. I hope y'all get to have a walk outside, at least, if it's nice where you are. Business. I'm a Twitch affiliate. That means that I make a little money with every subscription to this channel. You can get around that by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and you can subscribe to your favorite creators every month or gift a subscription. So if you click on that purple button, you can either use real monies to subscribe or use your Amazon Prime account to send a little bit of pocket change to me to make this show better and better every time. Woohoo. Another way to participate is getting stuff from the wish list. It's been very exciting to receive packages in the mail. And then I've been cooking with all of the wonderful things that folks have gotten on the wish list. So we were able to do the Hot Ones, Hot Nuts show because of some lovely donations from the wish list. We have a sherry vinegar tasting / fish fry coming up soon. Not today, but we're also making another kind of fish today, which is going to be fun. But yeah, the wish list is there to help propel the show with ingredients. We have a lot to work with so far, so no pressure either way. Sit back and relax and throw some eggs in the chat, you know. No pressure, no pressure. Lots of really good links below the video. All of those little paper banners below the video are clickable. So you can check out my Patreon for recipes. You can check out my website for all the work I've done before. There's some free recipes there also. What else? I don't know. There's my Etsy store. Oh my gosh. I have something in my throat. I don't know what it is. Excuse me. Might have been a snack that I had earlier. Much better. Anyway, let's get on with all of what's going on. We have a show and tell section of the show. So if you're new to Attack the Pantry, you can submit photos and video to me to put on the show and tell slideshow, either by tagging me on Instagram or Twitter at Ranwitches, or you can DM me if you do not feel like posting these things on your accounts. Hey, Dandy in the Bronx. Oh my gosh, thank you, Diego. Thanks for hosting the stream and thanks for rating the channel. We love to see ya. How's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Attack Pantry. We're having a knife party after we do a little bit of show and tell. Yeah, I think Diego's a mod. Yeah, Diego's a mod. What's up? What were y'all streaming on Diego's channel? Yeah, I know. Knife. We're gonna have a knife party. I'm a knife fluencer now. Yeah, we're having a knife party today. But first, we're gonna have a little bit of a show and tell. Yeah, I'm also gonna be frying a fish, so come hang out, cook along with me if you want to cook along, or just have it on the background for some cooking sounds. I'm going to share some slides now of what people have sent in for show and tell. These can be things that you have cooked this week, things that you've ordered from takeout, food memes, egg memes. Maybe you see an egg, in some street art. I'd love to see it. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is kind of Easter, isn't it? Thanks for following. Oh, so lovely. I love this. We love the love that comes from rating each other's streams. Thank you, Diego, for doing that. This shirt is from New Market Goods, which is an Oakland-based company, and they source all their fabric from Bangladesh. So I love wearing their brand because it feels good and it fits me really well, and I love the colors. My name is Jenn. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we're gonna share the slides. This came in from James. Thanks for sending in this comic. Don't be afraid to open up to others, break out of your shell, reveal your inner beauty, and then it has an egg going, hey. This is from an account, Mr. Lovenstein, if you'd like to follow for more memes. Thank you, James, for sending this one in. We love it. Flowmain, here you go. We got your first share on the show and tell stream. I avoided the lazy route of just eating it with rice and made tortillas. It's at the very least good enough to serve at your local Chili's or Applebee's, I'd say. That looks fantastic. Can you imagine the sizzle of the fajita pan? This also looks like not just Chili's or Applebee's, but also Chevy's in Times Square. I actually, when I wasn't making very much money, I I would hang out at the Chevy's during happy hour, get a margarita, and then just order their fresh tortillas and a side of salsa because they made them there on site, and I loved it. I love flour tortillas. Oh, good night. Oh, I know it's late for some folks in the UK or the Europe area. Thanks for joining. Nice. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, yeah. Diego can feel the heat from here. Yes. We love. Good job, Steven. This looks delicious. We love it. You've never worked with dough before? Like, at all? Ever? I mean, did a great job. How did you flatten your tortillas? Do you have a press or did you use a rolling pin? Oh, okay, you're from Poland. Thank you for stopping by. We love Polish food here. There's tons of Polish food here where I live in Greenpoint. I have a bunch of kielbasa. I have Polish bacon. I have liverwurst. I love it all. Oh, you used a very professional coffee mug. Very nice. You work with what you got, you know? You got a lot of tools in your house. You can double as a cup and a rolling pin. We love it. Good job. Love to see what you cook in. This is from Robert. If you follow Robert on Instagram, it's Tolar, Tolar. You can see this story, and it's an Iggy Pop song with an egg pop. And I love it. It's so good. I wish these would animate, but they don't on my slides. One day I'll be able to animate things. This is my friend Taser that I put on a saint candle because she treated me to some farmers market groceries this morning. So I prayed to the saint of Taser. Thank you so much, Taser, for being so generous. This is what I got. I got ramps, thank goodness. I needed them for work, and Taser helped me source these this morning from the Union Square Farmers Market. Okie doke. What else is happening? I started following this artist on Twitter, Noah Verrier, and it's just like oil paintings of food, and they're all so incredible. There's like oil paintings of hot dogs, and this is like avocado toast. But really lovely. I recommend a follow for this one. This is from Fitzmurphy, first time contribution as well. Is a bean and cabbage soup. This looks like so much. This is feeding so many people, and it's just so simple and good. Let me know how this turned out. Oh, Joseph, that explains why you started seeing them on your feed so much. Yeah, their stuff is great. Yeah, I started retweeting every single thing, every single painting. I love it. Ooh, this is my updates. So, it was my friend Abby's birthday last weekend, and we all went out to Woodside, Queens, or where there are a bunch of Filipino restaurants. And this style of eating is called kamayan, where you lay down a bunch of banana leaves, put a big bed of rice, and then just pile a bunch of proteins and fried fish on top of it. And so everybody washed their hands and ate with their hands, and it was so fun. There were 12 of us. We decimated this kamayan dinner. It was amazing. Yeah, it looks mad good, right? Mad good. At the bottom, there's a fried fish called bangus. There is tortang talong, which is an eggplant omelet in the corner. The big pile of meat here on the left bottom is called crispy pata, which is deep fried pork knuckle. There's lumpia, which are crispy little egg rolls. There's calamari, there's chicken barbecue. And then we also got like shrimp and noodles and then like deep fried pork belly. Yeah, I agree, David. Bed of rice is one of the best phrases in the English language. Yeah, this is like not a bed. It's like a futon of rice. It's like a king size bed of rice. We love this much rice. I've been very indulgent. I also went to Korean barbecue with some of my closest friends for my birthday. This is at New Wonjo in Koreatown. It's on 32nd Street. It's one of my favorite places. It's a little on the pricier side, but that's why you go with a bunch of people so that you can, share the cost, share the burden. But it's one of my favorite ways to eat. I didn't get a picture, but my favorite thing at the Korean restaurant, right? It's the custard egg. We love a custard egg. Savory custard egg with Korean barbecue is the best. This is a bitter melon chip. This is from a recipe in Chitra Agrawal's book, Vibrant India. And I kind of make this recipe once a year because you make a lot of it and you just kind of snack on it. But yeah, bitter melon, you can slice it super, super thin, and then you make this very easy dredging batter of like rice flour, lemon juice, and a bunch of spices. So like coriander, cumin, cayenne pepper. I use chipotle on these. And then you bake them for a short amount of time and they become crisp. And you eat this with just plain yogurt dip because they're very, very flavorful, or ketchup. And the bitter melon part of it is not off-putting. Like you kind of want the bitter with the extreme lemon taste and like all this spiciness, and it just kind of balances out when you dip it in the ketchup or the yogurt. And highly recommend. I watched all of Russian Doll season 2. Time zones. What a concept. Hey LT, it is Friday. I had to move the stream because I was working on Wednesday. I picked up a kind of a side gig, but it won't be every Wednesday. So thank goodness I'll be back normally on Wednesdays. I just decided to slide it to Friday this week because I had some time today. Yay. But Russian Doll, highly recommend. If you have not seen season 1 and 2, Please do watch it. It's very New York. It's very philosophical. It's great. Happy Friday to you as well. But yeah, a huge fan of this show. I love it. And the synth soundtrack is incredible. It's like very like it's like old school horror with a theremin. A lot of like wobble wheels going on. If you like that kind of stuff. I went to the farmer's market, like I mentioned earlier, and these are some of the highlights. The Lost Bread Company uses a lot of rarely known or rarely used grains. So this has whole wheat flour, pretzel, what's it called? Pretzel crumbs, butter, demerara, sugar, maple syrup, canola oil, and salt. Pretzel shortbread is incredibly good. So it's like half cookie, half pretzel. I love it so much. If you can look up this company and they can ship, you should order some. I really love them. And then the mushrooms on the right, I've never seen before. They're called chestnut mushrooms. And I couldn't get some today, but I might get some tomorrow. But I really have never cooked with them. If you've cooked with chestnut mushrooms before, sound off in the chat. I want to know how you like to eat them, and how different they are from other kinds of mushrooms, because I am clueless. Yeah, rare bread, wild. All right, that's the end of the show and tell segment. So if you have anything to share for next Wednesday, please do tag me Instagram and Twitter at Randwiches, or you can just DM me. And now it brings us to the knife party portion of the show. I'm so excited. I'm going to show you all the knives that I have. Not all, because I couldn't pull out some of them because some of them are my camping gear. But this is all leading up to an unboxing of a new knife that I received in the mail today, this week. But let's just start off with some not so sharp things and some of my little portable knives. I'll show you what I have in the drawer, and then we'll talk about it. It'll be fun. So first and foremost, cooking cam. Why don't we bring up cooking cam? Dun, da, da, ba. Wait, let's go closer. Here we go. Hi. Welcome to Cooking Cam. We're gonna just change my my background here so that you can see my head. There you go. Boom. Hi, Cooking Cam. Yes, I did get a sponsored knife. I'm very excited to show it off. We're gonna unbox. It's in a black box. Look at that. But we're gonna start with things that I already have. Okay, and what I use them for. So it's not necessarily a knife, but it's something that I recommend that everybody, if you're going to get into cooking, I recommend that you get a bench scraper. It's also known as a dough scraper, but I like having the metal one with like a sturdy handle. I have a few different kinds. You might have seen me use them. Let me see. So a lot of companies send me like plastic ones, but these kind of warp over time, and you can see that this one has a little bit of a bend. You can see there's a little bend. So the metal ones, I'm sorry, that was loud. The metal ones don't really bend, and they keep their shape, and the bottom is a little, it's not sharp, but it's sharp enough to cut dough. So that's what it's for. So if I'm portioning out dough, I can like use this to scrape things. And if if I'm mincing garlic and I don't want to get the garlic all over my hands, we just use this to scrape it all up and move it to where it needs to go. So highly recommend getting a bench scraper, a metal one. I kind of don't prefer the wood handle. Like this came in a set with other things, but if you can help it, get the one that has the metal curl handle. That's one piece, because the wood here, as you wash it, it's going to warp away, and there's a potential for getting mold in these tiny slots right here. But I'm going to use this one until it's obsolete or I break it or something. But yeah, highly recommend getting a bench scraper, dough scraper thing. Not necessarily a knife, but better than the plastic stuff. Anyway, so as for small portable knives, I have kind of a collection of Opinel knives, which are a French brand. I'm very loyal to them because they're really affordable. My first Opinel knife is this one. This is a number 9 made in France, Savoie. It's carbon. It says on here, carbon steel. So let's show that to you there. So it has this like swivel top thing that locks it in so that the knife doesn't come undone. So you can just switch this over, lock it. And so I'm going to unlock it. And then you can pull the knife out. And then you lock it into place again so that the blade doesn't move. This is my first knife. This was a gift from my old roommate, Jeff. It's like meant to be like a camping outdoor knife. So it could cut meat, it can cut fruit, it can cut vegetables, it can peel. I kind of have a mixed use for this one. I don't use food on this one. I use it for like breaking down boxes, cutting open boxes, cutting tape, anything that's difficult that's non-food related, I tend to use my carbon steel. Number 9 Opinel. It's pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah. Well, this one's not a cooking switchblade, but you can use it at a campfire if you needed to. And so I have a smaller size here of the Opinel in green. Functions the same way. It has like this leather loopy, so you can put it on a keychain or something like that. But yeah, you unlock it again by twisting. And then you can pull it open and then lock it again by twisting there. It's very, very easy. This one I take on picnics. This green one I take on picnics. I cut cheese with it. Like I can cut a baguette with it. That's how sharp it is. Yeah, I can cut open packages. Like this one is also a mixed use, but the first one I use like for more of my mail and like whatever. But this one I use for like travel knife stuff. And it's small enough I can put it in my backpack. It's safe when I lock it, so make sure when you close it, lock again, and then easy, boom. I actually have like 2 more of these. One is in my go bag. I have a red one in my go bag so that you can easily see it. I have a red one, and then I have a purple one that was a gift from a wedding that I catered. And that one's in my wedding kit because I travel with my cooking knives, so I keep that one in my knife roll. So yeah, so I have a collection of 4 Opinels. And then this one is really special. I got this for my birthday. It's a fish. Look at this fish. It's a fish knife. It's so cute. I love the fish knife. This is also meant to be like sort of a camping all-purpose utility knife. And it just opens. It's just like a regular switch knife. It's like small. It's not very sharp. But I might take it camping with me. It has like a little slot. I didn't put a leather loop in there yet. I'm trying to figure out what company this was. I think it's Polish. It's really small. And Mikov. So the brand on this fish knife is Mikov. And Chris, who you may have met during last week's stream, gave this to me for my birthday. So thank you, Chris. Oh, we gotta do the makeup. Gotta do the makeup. Makeup influencer knife hand thing. Okay, so those are my little knives. So let's get into the kitchen knives. I'm gonna put this away for a second. We've got a few options here. So I don't have a I wish I had like a magnetic strip. I can't really mount things in this apartment. So that's why I don't have my knives hanging. But where is it? Okay. So, starting with the smaller knives, you would normally use these smaller ones for steak and stuff. So I believe they're both, yeah, these are both Wusthof. Yeah, They're both Wusthof. Amazing. So the little serrated paring knife. I gotta get used to like where the thing is. So this one is serrated, has serrated edges. I use this for steak mostly, but also if I have a very ripe tomato, I tend to use serrated. And then if I had not quite a baguette, but if I had a smaller, like crusty bread that was kind of hard to slice, like a ficelle, I would use this. Yeah, your everything knife is a Wusthof. Nice. I won a lot of these Wusthofs in competitions, so that's why I have them. I could never afford all of these things, so I've never really explored outside of other brands. So I'm very excited to grow my knife collection. The other knife, so I have a straight edge paring knife from Wusthof, and this is for like your fruits or like peeling stuff. It's not so much for sawing like the serrated knife is for, but usually for smaller items, nothing big, because then I would go to a bigger knife, right? But it's always good to have at least like one paring knife. You don't need two, but usually the standard sets will come with the straight edge one. Okay, so okay, let's start with the one that came in a set. So this is actually a Martha Stewart knife, and it was pretty good. I think it was just part of like a stainless steel Martha Stewart chef's knife set. My mom gave this to me as a gift, so I'm using it for now. The handle's fine. Like, it's a little heavy for me, but it gets the job done. It's still really sharp. Which is nice. And when they have these indents, these are to like, so that food doesn't really stick to the side of the knife. Because have you noticed that when you you slice kind of sticky things, they or like sliced garlic, they tend to slide up the side of the knife. So like these little divots create like a little bit of space, like a concave space, so that you can take off pieces of food easier. Like if I was cutting a beet or a potato and it got stuck to the side, and I'm just like these dipped sides tend to help with that. And along those same lines, if you see a cheese knife that has like holes in it, those are meant for cutting sticky cheeses like brie, because the holes create like less of a place for it to stick to, so you can just pull the cheese off of it. But yeah, this is a Martha Stewart. It's fine. It's serviceable. It was a gift, so I just use it if it's the knife that I pull out of the drawer. But it's not really a show knife by any means. Okay. This is so funny. Okay, so my very first chef knife is a Wusthof. No, it's a Mercer. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is my very, very first chef knife. This came from culinary school. It's sadly not very sharp. I need to go get it sharpened soon. But it's really lasted me a long time. When did I go to culinary school? I went to culinary school in 2009. So that's how long this knife has kept me going. You can see the edge is still good. It's not like flattened out. I still have a nice tip. I haven't had to cut it off or anything. It's never broken. Mercer is a German steel brand, and it typically comes standard in culinary classes. So they kind of stick us with this brand. Like, I didn't choose it. But it has been reliable. I really love the grip on the handle. It's really, really light. And yeah, it just fits my hands really well. I think the next big knife that I'm probably going to buy is going to be Japanese, so that it'll be lighter for my wrists, because I am a small person. I don't want to, hurt myself when I'm using my knives. This big boy was a gift from Matt. Matt is sometimes in the chat. This was a Christmas gift from Matt. Thank you so much for my first cleaver. This is for butchering things. So large cuts of meat, I can break down whole chickens. My favorite way to prepare chicken is to spatchcock it, meaning I cut out the backbone, crack it, and then it lays flat. And then I can also butcher. I know it looks satisfying, but it's not very sharp, so I need to sharpen it. It doesn't really have much of that, edge here. I've been watching a lot of TikTok where, just knife specialists will just do demos of of cutting things. And it's really fun to watch them use butcher knives. So I've mostly been using this on chicken, but I can also do anything that's bony. So like oxtail, pork chops, like Korean cut short ribs. You can use a butcher cleaver like that. No, I do not have a sharpening steel. I want to take a class eventually, but I kind of leave it to the professionals because it's kind of cost effective that way for me to just have somebody do it before I have a gig. But not only is this, that sharp edge what you use for like cutting things. So like you get into like a rhythm with this. You can also use the side to like smack garlic. You can go, yeah, it's crazy. I'm so happy that I have a cleaver now. But so thank you, Matt. Yeah, my hair is like huge. I got so much hair. Yeah, so that's the cleaver. And then kind of the one that I've been using the most lately because it's just sharpest is another Wusthof. This is the Wusthof chef's knife. Let me see if I can compare. So if you compare the two, so my Mercer is the tall one here, and the Wusthof is shorter. I kind of prefer the shorter one right now, just because it's like less steel. To like, if I'm cutting like pallets and pallets of food, like if I'm cutting like 7 pounds of mushrooms, I really don't want the heavy one. This is gonna hurt my wrists over time. So the classic Wusthof chef knife is a little bit rounded and shorter. You can see. And it's just my sharpest knife as well, but it's technically lighter than the Mercer. So yeah, these are my knives, and all that to say that we are unboxing a new knife. This is from a brand called Husk, Huusk. Full disclosure, they sent me this knife. So hashtag ad. So we're going to unbox this. It says the Chef's Knife Series Premium Japanese Stainless. This is meant to be a meat and boning knife. So they have two models. One is vegetable and fruit. This one is for sort of outdoorsy camping, barbecuing. Yeah, thank you, Flomaine. Yeah, so here is the box. I know, free knife. We're a knife fluencer now. Look at that. I know, we love. Oh no. Oh no. Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, I didn't catch this, Maja. Thank you so much for redeeming Hydrate. I'm going to hydrate myself. Thank you for looking after my well-being, and so I don't go coughing all over the place. I know, knives out, literally. All right, folks, let's open this up. So yeah, full disclosure, I got this knife from the company. So just so you know, I don't want to. We're gonna test it out actually, also. So this is meant to be like a camping knife. Look at that sick cover. Yo, that is sick. So it's got a belt loop here, so I could attach it to my hip if I wanted to. It's pretty sick looking. It's pretty amazing. I don't know if there's any paperwork in here. I think it's literally just the knife. Okay, so we're gonna open her up. There's a little snap here in the leather case. This is brand new, y'all. Brand new. All right, get ready for the unveiling. Woo! That is a knife. That's a knife. Look at that. Ooh, shing, shing, shing. Let's see if we can get the camera here. Okay. So close up, let's look at the features here. It's got like a curved handle here for easy grip. And when you grip a knife, you do not put your finger there. You're meant to grab it like this if it was a regular chef's knife, but this hole here is actually for your pointer finger. So so you have some leverage, some ultimate shanking action. I know, it's very, very aesthetically pleasing. I'm going to share a few comments here from the chat. Now that's a knife. Yes, it is aesthetically pleasing, isn't it? It looks very functional. It looks like we have some ergonomics for my handhold here. This hole is for my pointer finger for leverage. This bevel, it's not wet, LT. This is part of the design. Yes. So it's got a cool, like, camo sort of bevel here. It kind of looks like dragon scales. Looks pretty dope. And Burrell approves. Ooh. So yeah, this is a Japanese knife. The edge looks very, very sharp. I'm going to not test it with my fingers, but we're going to test it with some fish. I'm very excited. What's it made out of? That's a good question. I think that this is slightly enameled. So it doesn't say much here. We're going to take it, we're going to move the box and we're going to put it underneath my station here. I'm going to pull up the page. I asked them if they could send me some coupons. So I will share that with you all afterward when I get it. But just know that I had you in mind, everybody. I was like, I want to make sure that if people want this knife, you get a discount. Okay, so this is the Husk, Huusk chef knife, hand forged Japanese Viking knife. Whoa, 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 y'all. So this is made out of high carbon steel. The handle is alloy steel and oak. Blade length is 5 inches. Cool. Hardness up to 61 HRC. I actually do not know what that means. Ruthlessly sharp edge. Hand finished by bladesmiths with the professional 3-step honbazuke method. I do not know what that means. Okay, so this black stuff is titanium nitride midnight black. Cool. It maximizes corrosion resistance, enhancing non-stick properties, and drastically toughens the blade. High-end coating. Cool. We love it. This company was founded in 1994. Great. Nice. I think it looks dope. I think it looks really, really cool, but I wonder how actually functional it is. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. Tips. Please keep the knife away from children. And be careful to use it as it is quite sharp. Oh, so it's pre-oiled. Oh, I was wondering. Okay, so this is oiled. This has already been oiled. Cool. Do not use the knife to chop frozen food. We will not. All right, please keep it clean and dry after each use. It will last a long lifetime with reasonable maintenance. Okay, so instead of using water directly on the knife, I'm going to get like a tea towel, and we're going to like just kind of do a cursory wipe on it because I don't want to get the oil on the food, but I want to keep the oil on there just so it stays nice. Okay, cool. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's prep some food. So I'm really excited. I'm going to make my friend Kathy Irway's Taiwanese style whole fish with chilies and cilantro. So I'm switching out the the herb at the end, but I'm pretty much not going to change the recipe. So here's the recipe we're going to work on today. If you want to do this at a later time and cook along with this video. Hey, what's up? Hi, Sally. How are you? Yeah, Joseph, we did not talk enough about Japanese Vikings because they existed, right? They had to have. Aren't they just pirates? Or is it like in One Piece, the Elbaf pirates, like the big giants? I don't know. Yeah. Hey, Grizzy, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your inner Gabe Newell is very excited by this knife. This knife looks sick, dude. Yeah, technically, ancient Japan had Vikings, pirates long before the West did. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, so we're gonna prep this Taiwanese style whole fish. So I'm gonna look through the recipe here really quick so I make sure I have all of my ingredients. So yes, we've got a fish. We're gonna prep that last because I want to keep my cutting board clean with vegetables and herbs and stuff first, and then we do proteins last, so that we do not cross-contaminate. But okay, so up first, I have salt, I have pepper, I have oil already. We have a 2-inch piece of fresh ginger here. Yeah, and we're going to peel this and then julienne with this new knife. So if you're going to be peeling ginger, you use a, what do we use? We do not use a peeler, we use a spoon, my friends. So if you've never seen this trick before, no, we use a spoon to peel ginger. So you seriously just go to the edge, the cut edge of the ginger, and use your spoon and scrape off the skin like that. It's very fast instead of using a knife, because unless you're very practiced with a knife, you end up wasting a bunch of the ginger. So I'm just going to slowly peel off the skin with the spoon. It's just a very easy scraping action. And then if you can't get in the little nooks and crannies, we can cut them off and process them separately. So see, I can't exactly get into that little nook there, but it's okay. It's going fast, whatever. Look at that. Peeled. I know, right? Yeah, y'all gonna learn today. Yeah, what's up, my hand? Good to see you. No, y'all gonna learn today, right? Grizzy knows. I know. Don't we love Cooking Cam? It's the best upgrade I've ever made. It's literally like my phone. Okay. So you see, it's going really well. And I always try to get those big pieces of ginger that don't have too many knobs on them, because then the spoon becomes obsolete. It's like, well, shit. I'm going to cut off all the knobs. Okay, I'm not going to be too precious about this. Okay, almost there. Get this little curve. Cool. Our mighty spoon, look at that. Nicely peel. It's like a baby's bottom. Look at how smooth it is. I know. Cooking Cam is the real MVP for sure. Okay, we're gonna use the handy dandy bench scraper to clean off all this stuff. Now you have a clean cutting board, right? Look at that. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. Now, do we remember how to julienne? Cooking Cam does not have a name. If you want to name it, I will happily take suggestions. Big ginger, knobby ginger. Yes, big ginger is better than knobby ginger. We love. Yes. I just got to put this on the screen. Thanks, Grizz. Y'all gonna learn today. All right. Do we remember how to julienne anything? Okay. So if I were holding a regular chef's knife, I would grip the handle and then your pointer finger Doesn't go on top. It goes on the side. But since this knife has a hole in it for leverage, we're going to hook my finger into the knife. You see? All right. So when you julienne, you if you have like a round object that doesn't stay still, you cut a flat surface so that it doesn't go rolling around. You see? Cool. So what I'm going to do is cut thin planks of the ginger, and then we're going to cut those into even smaller strings. Ooh, okay, we'll do this sideways. You can see how thin we're going. So I've got my other hand curled so that fingertips are never in the way of the blade. This is interesting. I mean, it's sharp, but like not long enough, like a chef knife, to do a lot of vegetables. So I could see that this would be a great camping knife and good for meat stuff, like just fling, you know. Delicious. I'm very excited, but not necessarily for a lot of vegetable prep, I don't think. Okay, I see. What I'm noticing is that this knife is very thick, actually, and that when you cut the vegetables, it kind of I don't know how to describe it. It's not like a chef's knife. I could just go, I could just chop in a row. This one I have to like be very conscious because the knife is quite thick. Okay, so I've taken those planks, like, so I have like 2 planks here, and then I'm going to stack them, and then we're going to cut those into smaller strings. So that's a julienne. And sometimes you want to do this like swipe cut instead of going up and down, so that you can get like these precise small. So you see, this is a julienne. That looks pretty clean and nice, like not jagged at all. Like this knife is pretty sharp. Very nice. So I'm going to continue doing this. We're going to stack some of these planks together and then julienne them. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward with a chef's knife. Let's get my sharp knife here. This is my Mercer. We're gonna use the Mercer. So you can see that I can go faster because I'm used to the width of this knife. It's very, very precise here. I used to have to Julienne Ginger specifically for like a sushi garnish, and this was like very, very tiresome. Can you imagine me doing a whole case of ginger this small all day? Oh, yeah. I don't know why I can only see picnic fries. I love picnic fries, yo. I love those. I could eat handfuls of that. All right. So you cannot do the fast chopping with that husk knife. So that's a little bit of a strike against it there. But it's nice. It's still like functional. So we'll see how it does with protein after I prep all these vegetables. So we are julienning 2 inches worth of ginger. Ginger is the only vegetable or herb that is measured in inches in cookbooks. I mean, you could do like a cup of ginger, or you could do like tablespoons of ginger, but most of the time when they talk about it, it's like in inches. It's like 1 inch, 2 inch length. Okay, so I got the knobby ends here. I'm just gonna quickly run my knife through. Okay, so we've got some Julienne Ginger. Beautiful. Great. Okay. Now, what else is next on the prep list? We've got 4 garlic cloves thinly sliced. Let's do it. Where are my 4 garlic cloves? I have like a little nubbin left over from some microplaning earlier. Some garlic that I've peeled already. Okay, we're gonna first use the husk knife. See how thin I can get it. It's not very easy on small items like this. So compared, because let's see, can get much thinner, I think, with my chef knife. Yeah, and much faster. Just cutting it into thin slices. You see those? Cute. Okay, keep those together. And it just takes a lot of practice to get faster and faster at this, but I highly recommend just taking your time with it. It's like being really conscious about where your fingers are. Do not get distracted. Try not to watch things, watch TV or anything like that, or you could really hurt yourself very quickly if you're not paying attention. And the times that I've only ever really hurt myself is because I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, don't worry about doing a good or bad job. Just breathe with it. Just be safe. What else? Okay, so we got 1 to 2 Thai red chilies. Okay, thinly sliced. Okay, I got that. Cool. I'm gonna go get my little, where are they? Here they are. Tiny. Got my 2 Thai chilies right here. I'm gonna try on the big knife, on the husk knife. It's hard with this small stuff, but it does lend well to rocking motion because it's got the curve. I just got to get used to the wide tang of this knife. I think that's what that's called, the tang. Cool. All right. I've got some prepped aromatics here. I also have some cilantro. I'm gonna just roughly chop, stems and all. It's like 1/8 of a cup, 2 tablespoons. That's gonna go on later. Okay, so I've also prepped some bok choy leaves. So we're gonna drain these out right now in the sink. Yeah, and I'm gonna stir fry those off first as on a bed so that I have a bed of greens to put the fish on. Okay, so I've just been juicing a lot of lemons, so I've been saving lemon zest for cocktails. In fact, maybe I might make a cocktail right now for myself. So yeah, I've got cocktail stuff. I might throw in some of these lemon peels just because I have a lot of it. Okay, this is where bench scraper comes in handy. We're gonna transfer all of these little ingredients. So we're gonna go Thai chili onto my little prep thing. We got garlic. Great. Got my mise en place. Okay, got my ginger. Nice. Get this cilantro out of here. Great. Cool. So that's all my prep stuff. Now for the fish. We're actually going to debone part of the fish. Clean up my cutting board a little bit here. Okay. All right. Are you ready for this? I'm going to lay out some paper towel so that it can catch all that lovely juiciness. So this is I believe, sea bass. I got a whole sea bass from Pura Vida Fisheries, which is a vendor at the farmer's market. Whole fish. So when we are buying whole fish, we want to make sure it does not smell like fish. I mean, it can smell like the ocean, but if you can smell like fishiness, that is rot. So fishiness is like, if it's off-putting for a reason. You shouldn't eat it. So when you are looking for fish, you want to make sure that the eyeball is still an eyeball. If it has cataracts and gets cloudy, then that fish has been sitting at the store for a little too long. So they told me that this was already scaled, but I can already see there are some fish scales left over. So I'm going to keep this plastic bag here for a second, because maybe we might need to put some fish scales in here. So we're going to use the new husk knife, and we're going to feel for some scales here. Oh yeah, I feel some here. Yep. So the scales, if you think aerodynamically about how a fish moves, right? So if a fish is moving in this direction, it's going that way. If the fish is going that way, the scales are going to be up against its skin and kind of platelet this way. So when you want to remove those things, you want to scrape the knife the opposite direction. Kind of like your fingernails are growing in a certain direction. You want the knife to go the opposite direction. Kind of like shaving. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up its little fin, like armpit, and I can feel, I already picked up some scales on my fingers just by rubbing my hand there. See, like I'm picking up more just on my fingers. I haven't even done anything yet. Okay, so knife, we're going to scrape. We're just going to scrape the opposite direction, open up the skin here and make sure that there are no scales left, because we hate biting into scales. All right, it's pretty good actually. Caught some scales there. Oh, caught some here at the top. Shoot. I see you. I see you. Oh my God. Cool. All right. We remove the scales because they are unpleasant to bite into. But if you were just like, camping out in the wild and you caught this fish, then like kind of wouldn't give a fuck and just like peel off the skin anyway. Cool. So this is feeling good. This feels like I'm going to probably rinse this really quick. Oh, I caught more. We got more. I found more scales. Underside here. There we go. Got them. Ooh. Goodness. Armpit. I know. Getting the armpit. I got a bunch in here. Bunch in the armpit. Got a bunch on the underside here, too. Oh, they're flying everywhere. Oh my god, this is why I have them do it. It flies everywhere. I feel like I just got one on my face just now. Yep. Stupid scales. But it's not that bad. Anyone can do this. It's just, you know, just got to be a little thorough. Okay, so I got the underside. So I got to flip the fish over and make sure there are no more scales. The majority of them are not on here, so that's great. All right. So I'm going to flip her over. And we'll do it the opposite way. I'll show you. Ooh, hello. Okay. So since the scales are all layered this way, we want to scrape the knife the other way. I'm going to hold the tail. Oops, see, I'm catching some here at the bottom. You can hear it. See them flying through the air. Get the armpit, as David says. I can hear it. All right. Yeah. Okay. Grabbing these scales off. I'm going to run my hands. Grab them. I'm going to give it a little rinse too. Okay. Mostly off. Okay, good, good, good. I'm going to fold this paper in half because I'm about to rinse it. I'm going to rinse my knife as well. Rinse. Okie dokie. I'm going to let that dry for a second. I'm going to get my knife. All right. So, for the testing purposes of the knife, I'm going to actually fillet one side of the fish, and then I'm going to fry the rest of the fish as if it was whole. But I just want to demonstrate, you know, can we debone with this knife that we got. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut along the head here, and then cut along the spine. And there's always that middle fish bone, like you see iconically, like Garfield or Heathcliff, like they eat the whole fish and then they pull out that skeleton. Well, the skeleton is like the very middle of the fish, so we're able to use that as a guide to cut a fillet off. So let's see how cleanly we can do it with the new knife. Okay, so we start at the gill, like the armpit technically here. We're going to cut under the armpit. Oh boy. Okay. You basically follow the curve of the gill, because that's where fillet begins. So I've got it here. Let's see. Go, go, go. Okay. We follow the head. And then I kind of stop where I feel the what's it called? The spine. So the insides have already been mostly cut out, but I'm going to cut a little bit more just because it's a little messy. It's a little gelatinous in there. I'm going to cut out some of this fish guts. All right, so I'm going to cut downward until I feel that bone, and then we're going to cut across like this way. Okay. All right. Nice. It's not as smooth as like a fish knife, because fish knives are meant to be long and thin so that you can like do this all in one swipe like a sushi chef would. But you know, if you were camping, this is a great, you know, solution. So I didn't quite get close enough down here. I might shave off a little bit more, but here's my fillet, my sea bass fillet. It's kind of nice, pretty nice. It's really thin. I would say this is close to like a tilapia fillet. So I'm going to save this fillet for like another dinner, another time. And then I'm not going to shave this off. I'm going to keep this whole because we're going to fry the whole fish. Fry the whole fish. Yeah, F in the chat for the fillet. Cool. All right, I'm going to get more paper towels because it's getting juicy. So the next step here is to pat the fish dry completely. So I'm going to get some double layers of paper here so that we can pat our fish so it'll be ready to receive some spices. Cool. Pretty good. He's like, no. Oh my God. Playing with my food a little too much. All right, I'm gonna get the paper inside. Get some of this. Some of this. It's very bloody. I think I need more towels. Okie doke. Cool. Use this to get some of this. The reason why you want to dry the fish as much as possible is so that it can fry up. Okay. It'll be crisper this way. And it won't pop back at me when I'm cooking, which is always terrifying. Okay. I think we are almost dry enough. It's very tricky because as it is decomposing, it's creating more moisture. And it's like, thanks, dude. Okay. Cool. Our fish is dry enough. I'm going to package up my fish fillet real quick. Got some fancy butcher paper here. Put my fish fillet in the middle. Oop, there's some scales that I found right here. Damn, Jen. Never perfect. It's all good. It's all good. Okie doke. So, I'm going to package up my filet for another day. Ta-da! I'm going to wrap it up in plastic and put her away. Oh my God, I realized that I forgot to put on music again. Y'all, I just keep forgetting to put on the music. Yeah, we're going to put on the music. Brand. Here we go. Let's go into space. How's that for you? All right? Okay, David says, once I went to a restaurant, I got a fish with the face still on by surprise, and I was totally not ready. Oh, I'm sorry. Less poppy fish, more avant-garde fish. Tunes are good. Thank you, Chris. All right, fish fillet is going away. I am getting hungry. Yeah, girl is getting hungry. My God. So hungry. All right, what do I need to do with this fish? All right, rinse the fish, pat dry. Okay, we've done this. Lightly score with 2 slashes on each side. So we're not scoring both sides. We're gonna do 2 slashes on this side. Nice. 2 deep slashes. Rub with salt and white pepper across the surface and inside the cavity. All right, we will do that. Dun, 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 dun. So when you are working with fish or other raw meats, use one hand to touch the fish, one hand to touch the spices, okay? So we're gonna use some salt. I'm gonna use my left hand for the salt. I'm gonna rub with my right. Make sure it gets into these cuts here. Okay. And get some pepper, white pepper. I'm using white pepper specifically for this because this is a Taiwanese recipe. Okay, I'm gonna flip with the hand that has touched the fish over. My fillet side, whoops. And inside the cavity, we got some pepper. Cool. Dope. Ah! Damn it. Okay, a little bit more salt on this side. It's very meaty on this side. Cool. We've salted and peppered our fish. Now, heat the oil in a large skillet. Cook undisturbed. Okay, so we're not gonna start that just yet. I want to cook the bok choy. What's up, Ghost Goblin? Good morning. Where is it morning right now? Where are you located that it's morning? I want to know. Okay, so we're gonna turn cooking cam to the stove after I wash my hands. All right, so we're gonna turn you around. And we're gonna raise you up so you can see. Can you see? There you go, cooking cam. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, cooking cam. Great. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to stir fry some bok choy in some chili oil. Or maybe, I don't know. Well, I'll finish it with chili oil. I don't want the chili oil to burn. Alright, we're going to get some tongs and get this started. What type of fish? This is a sea bass. A whole sea bass. Okay, we're going to get some bok choy on. Alright. Got some tongs. And I got some peanut oil in a container here. I'm just going to pour a little bit in there. This is peanut garlic oil that I've been using because I made a dish with it, and we can reuse the oil, which is great. Okay, I have my wok on high. I'm going to make sure my oil... Ooh, yeah, it's smoking. It is ready. This is ready. Y'all ready for this? Get ready. It's gonna make a noise. I'm gonna back away from it, all right? It's so loud. Oh, Ghost Goblin. All right. Hello from New Zealand. Welcome to Attack the Pantry. We are frying up a bed of bok choy. Yeah, violence. And then my fish is gonna go on top. That was such a good transition between the cameras. Yeah, we're gonna let this brown. I don't want to move it too much. I want them to get some char. Alright, we're gonna move a few things. We're gonna move the fish. to the counter. Sorry. Then we're gonna bring my platter here for some finished stuff. I'm gonna move the knives out of here now. All right. Time to higher. Get a little bit more of a dip. How's that? Better? Adding a little bit of salt, because we've already put a bunch of salt on the fish. Just a little bit, just to get some on the bok choy itself. A little bit of pep. All right. Yeah, love that sound of crispy oil. Yes, we do. Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm gonna put these on my platter where the fish is going to end up. Bok choy on the platter. Not gonna move cooking cam just yet. You'll see the final product. Alright. So, bok choy has been, bed of bok choy has been sauteed. Very exciting. Next, we're gonna follow the recipe. Again, I'm gonna put the recipe in the chat in case you want to cook along another time. It's from my friend Kathy Irway. So we're heating the oil in a large skillet. Once the oil is very hot and beginning to pop and sizzle, which it is doing right now. Okay, I'm gonna put more oil in here. Okie dokie. Next, we are going to cook the fish undisturbed for like 4 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna do the cut side first. See ya, Ghost. Thanks for stopping by. All right, we're gonna put the fish in cut side down, and then we'll cook the difference and make sure it browns on the skin side. So. Say goodbye to my little friend. Whoa! I don't know. Hey Alexa, set a timer for 4 minutes. Bye, little friend. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to turn on the overhead light here a little bit more. But as the fish is frying, those top fins kind of are poking out like a mohawk. Pretty cool. I didn't see that before. So we're going to fry that fish for a couple moments. Oh, Fitzmurphy, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sharing a photo earlier, too. Have a great time mowing the lawn. That is something I have never done. I've always wanted to mow a lawn. Never owned any property where we need to mow a lawn. Excuse me, gotta fix my garments here. All right, so while that is going, the next step, after we brown the fish for 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Cool. All right. The same pan, we will saute the ginger, garlic, and chilies and stir about fragrant until 10 seconds. Add the rice wine, bring to a boil, stir in the sugar and soy sauce. Cool. So something that I've been doing with my sugar is I've been cooking with a lot of lemons, but the recipes have been like the juice only, but I don't like to waste the zest. So I've had this like little bowl of sugar that I've been adding lemon zest to. So every time I juice a lemon, before I juice a lemon, I will zest it into this bowl and then add sugar to it. And so I have this lemon sugar now that I can use for things. And so this recipe calls for a tablespoon of sugar in the sauce. So I'm going to use my lemon sugar. Yeah, grass lawns are objectively bad. Yeah, they waste a lot of water. It's really funny. I grew up in the desert, so you could never have a lawn there. I mean, I had neighbors who wished that they could have lawns, and they tried as they might. A desert will not tolerate it or let it happen. My dad had like a 20-foot square in our backyard that he hoped would become a lawn, but no, it's freaking desert. It was brown within like a month. Oh, you had a barn in your backyard growing up. That's pretty dope. I would have loved to explore a barn. I mean, we had a pool in the desert, and that was like an ecological kind of wonderland because the temperature fluctuates so much. It, like, you know, it goes up to 100 and then drops to like 30s at night. And so you get all different kinds of creatures. So we would get all kinds of lizards around the pool. We've gotten frogs in our pool and like praying mantises. At night around our neighborhood, there's coyotes. So I grew up around that stuff, around lots of desert animals. Yeah. Okay. Go, fish, go. The thing about this recipe is that it says undisturbed. So I'm resisting touching the fish right now. Oh, Alexa, stop. I just realized I should close my bedroom door because it'll smell like fish now. All right, so let's see. The alarm went off for 4 minutes. Let's check her out. Oh yeah, that's opaque. What we're looking for doneness is opaque flesh. So I'm gonna flip it over. I might move the head and fry it for another 5 minutes. But Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes. Boom. Okay, David says, one of the funniest things about moving to Oakland is I never hear crickets now. You know, in Northern California, I heard a lot of crickets. I don't know. I heard a lot of crickets in Oakland. More so here in New York, though. We don't really have those kinds of crickets. Like, they're much louder in California. Very excited about this fish. Yeah, it might be because of your specific block might be pretty urban compared. Yeah. All right. I'm very, very excited about this. I want my fish. And I can use the head for like some broth or another soup too. Go, 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 go. Ah. And I also have some chili oil that I made. It's gonna be good. Rearrange this bok choy. Did I say what I was doing to the fish after frying it? This fish I'm going to eat with rice. I'm going to fry some rice. That's it. I'm not really doing much. Just going to have this bok choy and fish. A little bit of black rice. That's it. The filet, I don't know what I'm going to do with. Maybe that could be a sandwich. Maybe. We'll see. Smelling good though. I hope that it's crispy. I hope it gets crispy. Please be crispy. Yeah. I snuck a bok choy. It's so good. I'm so excited. I got this at the farmer's market this morning. This fish. Yeah, so it was really fun showing off my knives, and if y'all have knives, please share what you've got and what you like them for, because I have all kinds. I have little ones, I have big ones, but I would like to go to the Japanese knife store, Korin, sometime. We have a store in Manhattan that is all Japanese knives, and they do sharpening as well, and like classes. So I want to go do that sometime. Ooh, I can hear the fish. You can hear the fish crisping up. The bubbling is getting more aggressive. Go, 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 go. Okay, so when the timer goes off, I'm going to check the doneness. And then we're going to saute the ginger, garlic, chilies. And then we're going to add rice wine, sugar, and soy sauce. All right. I'm also going to get a spoon for my chili oil. Hi, Janice. How's it going? Let's see. Joseph says, besides that Woodstop Chef's knife, the only nice knife I've bought as a gift was a 7-inch Chef's from Shin. Yeah. Pretty good, pretty good. Woodstop is a pretty good starter brand. Shun. Oh, Janice, I'm cooking animals. Pretend not to see it. Sorry. You missed the bok choy. Friends, please follow Janice. Janice will be streaming with our friend Sonia on Mondays, I believe. Is that right? Final Fantasy? Y'all are going to be streaming Final Fantasy? Yeah. A vigorous fry. Listen to that. Listen to it go. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to make myself a cocktail. I forgot to do it. Oh, Alexa, stop. Okay, let's see. Let's look. Oh. I might have had too small of a wok here. I'm gonna move some of the tail here so that it can. I've moved it down a little bit so that the tail can cook. I don't think it got any cook time in there. I got a piece of skin. That's right. You're doing a double stream. So you got a Sunday with Sonia on Sonia's channel. And then they're going to have gaming stream on your channel. Great. I actually hung out with Sonia this morning. We went to the farmer's market together. It was really fun. Sorry, I'm going to check a few things here. All right. How are we doing, fish? Just want to make sure. I mean, it looks opaque. Ooh, you're making mushrooms. Yeah, Sonia picked up chestnut mushrooms that I showed on the screen. Actually, these. Those on the right. That's what Sonia's going to be cooking. All right, I think it's time to transfer my fish. We're going to go cooking cam here. Let's see if I can do this without dropping it. Don't fall. Don't fall. Oh boy. Jen wrecked it. Wrecked. At least we know it's cooked. All right. Okay, back to the stove. Back to the stove. Okay, into this pan, all the stuff that we have prepped. So we've got ginger, the garlic, and the Thai chili, which I'm trying to minimize contact with my hands because I wear contact lenses and that will hurt me later. I'm going to do some lemon zest just for some flavors. Some flavors. Cool. We're going to let that saute. And then the measurements I forgot here. What are they? 1 cup of rice wine or sake, 1 tablespoon sugar, 1/4 cup soy sauce, and 1 bunch. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm going to minimally use my measuring cups. So a cup of rice wine is 4 1/4 cups. So we're going to go 4 of them into the pan. I'm using Shaoxing cooking wine. You could use sake, wine, vermouth, anything that's light. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to bring that to a boil. What else? Tablespoon sugar, 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Tablespoon sugar, 1/4 cup of soy sauce. I got this. I got this. Gotta finally use up this bulk soy sauce that I've been keeping. So 1/4 cup. Perf. Oh, almost. Damn. The next time I need soy sauce, it will finally be over that bottle. Okay. Now a tablespoon of my lemon sugar that I've been telling you about. All right. Wait for this to come to a boil. And then some other stuff. Let's see. I have some rice that I'm going to fry up also. I have some chili oil. Woohoo, look how red it is, y'all. Woohoo. Okie doke. Oh, this is crispy. I can feel it. It's a very gelatinous fish. Okay, I see. I'll pull off some of this skin here. All right. Sauce is coming to a boil. What is the instruction here? Bring to a boil. Stir in the sugar and soy sauce until the sugar is thoroughly dissolved. Stir in half the basil, or in our case, cilantro. Fun. All right. Gonna be great. Delicious. Stir it with this. Oh my. I'm very excited. Okay, half of our cilantro in. Wow. Very relatively easy Taiwanese whole fish recipe. Cool. Yeah, the lemon sugar is just sugar and lemon zest. And I've just been keeping a bowl of sugar on the counter because I've been cooking with a lot of lemons, but all the recipes are like, only the juice. So what I do is I zest the lemon before I juice it, just so I don't waste that lemon zest. And so I get lemon sugar. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, that is coming to a boil. I think it's time to move cooking cam over here back to the platter. So we have our fish. Our fish now is on the bed of bok choy. Delicious. And then we're going to take this simmering sauce and we're going to spoon it over the fish. Wow. Look at that. Oh my. Oh. Get it in the nooks and crannies. We love spicy nooks and crannies. Holy moly, that looks great. Just get all these chunkies. Oh, wow. And now the bok choy at the bottom of the dish is going to get all this stuff on top. Wow. All right. I'm going to pour it in. It's very saucy. Oh my gosh. Hell yeah. Wow. That looks beautiful. Holy crap. I'm going to finish it with more cilantro here. Oh my. My. Look at you, fish. How you doing? All right, friends. And that is the whole Taiwanese fish on Food 52 from Kathy Irway with a few tweaks. That was really fun to do a knife demo. So I'm going to also add a little bit of chili oil just because I like some spice. We're going to drizzle some here from the tail and to the top of the head. Beautiful. Chili oil, we love. More spice. And then I'm going to take some of this sauce and spoon it over so that we spread it out so it's just not like in one spot. Ooh, pretty. Oh, pretty. Oh my god. So pretty. All right. I still need a side of rice. So I'm just gonna heat up some rice real quick, and then also gonna make a cocktail here. Okay, so I'm gonna heat up the rice while I make the cocktail. Okay. All right. So what do I want for my cocktail? Let's move the fish out of the way really quick. I'm gonna get a glass. Where are my nice glasses? Glass. we gonna do? I got some lemon juice that's left over. I got some honey simple syrup. I got some rye. I gotta go get the rye. Okay. Do we want cardamom bitters? I don't know. You're gonna help me steer the car. Okay, we got some Nixies. I'm gonna get a piece of ice or two. All right. For those of you who have been to my house, I finally have room in the freezer where I can make ice. All right, good. Stir my rice up. Oh my gosh. Just want to warm this up. Keep it on low. Break up some rice clogs in here. All right. Cool. Okie doke. So I got ice. We're gonna do 2 parts Katoson Creek round Stone Rye. For those of you who like cocktails, Katoson Creek is one of the few women-led distilleries, I believe. Family-owned Katoson Creek is the first distillery in Loudoun County, Virginia since Prohibition. Produce the highest quality artisan spirits in small 100-gallon batches from our copper pot still. Each award-winning batch is aged under 2 years in new white oak barrels and distilled and bottled entirely by hand. So this is batch B14A26, Becky and Scott Harris. Very nice. All right, so I did 2 parts rye. We gonna do 1 part honey simple syrup. Then we'll do, see how we like it, 1 part lemon, or half an ounce lemon. I don't know. Let's see if we like it. We'll do a dash of Bitter Housewife cardamom bitters. This is my friend who owns this company in Portland, Oregon. They're delicious. 1 dash cardamom bitter. Whoop. And then my handy dandy lemon rind that I'm going to jostle a little bit. And we're going to rub on the outside rim and then throw into the drink. We're going to use it to stir the drink a little bit and throw it in there. And I'm not going to stir it. I'm just going to swirl like this and take a drink. It's kind of like a boozy lemonade. I like that. It's very nice. All right. So 2 parts rye or bourbon, 1 part honey simple syrup, half a part lemon juice, 1 dash cardamom bitter, and 2 cubes of ice and lemon rind. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we've made a cocktail. Let's get this rice so I can actually eat something. My God, we're hungry. We are hungry. We haven't eaten since the farmer's market this morning. Okay, so here's our lovely fish. Lovely, lovely fish. I'm gonna get my rice that I've warmed up. What is the most conducive plate for this? Okay, so I've got a plate here. I'm gonna add my warmed up rice. It's black forbidden rice because it used to be very price prohibitive in China. So so that's why people call it forbidden rice. But now it is widely made, widely harvested. But it's goth as fuck. That's why we love it. Okie dokie. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna get my choppy sticks. Gotta get my chopsticks. Got my plate. Here's my tongs. I'll cut a little bit. You always feel for that spine bone on the fish and then like pull forward. So you know that you're always gonna get a fillet like that. Here we go. Here we go. Good, perfect piece. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That tastes so good. Oh my god. Okay. Get a picture perfect. Try. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try. I'm cleaning this up. Okay. Look at that. All right, we're gonna spoon some of this sauce. I love sauce. Onto the fish. Oh my gosh. Look at her go. Look at her go. Well, cheers, friends. We've made Taiwanese whole fish, spicy fried fish, sea bass thing with some forbidden rice. I'm gonna move the fish out of here. I'm gonna eat and hang out with you. Does that sound good? Okay, don't drop the freaking fish, Jen. Okie doke. We're gonna dismiss Cooking Cam. Thank you so much, Cooking Cam. See you later. All right, now I gotta charge my phone now. We're gonna take Cooking Cam off the air so that I have a phone again. I'm gonna plug her in. And I'm gonna hang out and eat with you. Ooh, your falafel just arrived. Very nice. Nuclear Eagle Fox, good to see you. Oh, thank you, Grizz. Glad you're here. Oh, my old roommate Jeff is telling me to bring my skateboard. All right. So, no Cooking Cam. I know. Okay, so here's the finished dish. We've got a spicy fillet of fish here, not the filet-o-fish from McDonald's. I'm gonna eat some, have my cocktail with you. Oh, dude. That is so good. The miracle of sauteing soy sauce with wine. That's delicious. The aromatics are so easy. You don't have to go crazy with the Thai chili or, you know, whatever herbs, but like seriously, just like ginger, garlic, soy sauce, and a sake or a wine sauteed for a while is always a good sauce. You can do that on steamed tofu. You can pour it over poached chicken. It's just like really good with rice. What is everybody else having for dinner tonight? Happy Friday, happy weekend. I usually do not stream on Friday. I'm usually so burnt out by Friday that I'm tired. But I'm kind of fired up this week because I have a lot to do tomorrow. And so I'm like, ooh, let's go. Let's do activities and blah, blah, blah. How's life? What a question. Life is okay. Birth month has been excellent. I celebrate my birthday for all of April. And I have loved every moment of it. It's this interesting phenomenon of, I've been doing this for years, where I celebrate the entire month of April, and I have friends who are really shy about their birthdays, but they go balls to the wall like crazy during my birth month. It's a strange phenomenon. Thank you. You're gonna pick up some hot and sour soup and chicken fried rice. That sounds delicious. And Nuclear Eagle Fox has falafel. What else are people having for dinner? I know some of you are on the West Coast, so I know dinner is still a couple hours out. It's only, it's only about 7 p.m. here on the East Coast, so it's only like 4 p.m. on the West Coast. Ooh, Robert is gonna go get some pizza and watch Batman. Okay. I still have not seen Batman. I did watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. Highly recommend watching that in the theater if you can. Yes, very moved by that movie. Loved it. It's a good fish. I'm trying to eat more fish in general. I have a marker board that I look at every day when I sit at my work table. And it has like a checklist of stuff I need to eat once a week, and fish is on there. Like, this is my fish for the week. Dude, I loved Everything Everywhere. There's just so much going on with that movie. Not just, all of the Asian identity stuff. Like, that's A+ #1. Like, it's a whole, like, thing about Asian mothers and Asian daughters. But the costuming and the action sequences are, like, amazing. My secret for not crowded movie theaters is going to, like, an out-of-the-way movie theater, like like in Sheepshead Bay. Yeah, matinees. I tend to go to matinees also. I have, like, an alternative schedule, so I don't work a 9 to 5. So I tend to be free on Monday and Tuesdays. Best theater in New York. Oh my gosh. I don't know. The new Alamo Drafthouse in the Financial District is fancy. And it just opened, so it's, like, not as gross. But I used to watch movies up near Lincoln Center. I forget what number AMC it is, but that one was always really nice. It's always great when you can pick your seats, like it's an airplane, That's a relatively new development in movies. And the fact that we can drink at movie theaters in New York now is great. The theaters that I go to, and I won't say that they're the nicest, but the ones that I go to are the Williamsburg Cinemas. That's, like, fine, but it's convenient, so it's, like, close enough for me to go to. Nighthawk Williamsburg. It's where you can also, it's like Alamo Drafthouse, but smaller. I do love Alamo, but it's expensive, and it's a little far. Downtown Brooklyn is a little far for me, but I did see Everything Everywhere at that theater. It was great. If you like small films, like indie films and things like that, the Spectacle Theater does events. It's local here in Williamsburg. My friend Steve is a curator there. Have I heard of the old theater turned into a restaurant? Which one? Are you talking about in Bushwick? It's what's it called? It's off the Morgan stop. I forget what it's called. I love movies, but I rarely have time for them. Yeah, theaters at Nighthawk are smaller and intimate. Yeah, for sure. I did a really cool event once with the Nighthawk in, like, near Prospect Park South. It was for Pride weekend, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. they did a screening of But I'm a Cheerleader, and I served like free soup before you could go into the theater, and then afterward was a surprise interview with the director, which was so dope. It was really, really fun. Oh, there's a Thai theater that's also a restaurant? That's awesome. I didn't know that. I'll have to look these up. We love. Man, I like this fish recipe. It's so good. I could rewrite a version of this where you could do fillets instead of the whole fish, so it's like non-committal. You know, so you don't have to get a whole fish. Or you can freeze a fish and then just have the sauce ready to go. Be cool. Very good. Good fish. I'm trying to get into fish more. I don't eat enough of it. I need to be a little more heart healthy and stop eating pork rinds. I'm not kidding. I eat so many pork rinds. And it's not a keto thing. I grew up with pork rinds. Ooh, cute. Mau Mau Brooklyn. Adorable. Cool. Thank you for sending that. Who is this person? Who is screaming in my chat? What do you want? Why are you doing this? I don't know who you are. You have... Oh, gosh. I don't know what that means. Sorry? What? Okay, homie. You're out of here. Bye. Banned. LT, we can talk about One Piece anytime. I'm actually rewatching it with Chris. I'm actually rewatching One Piece with Chris because Chris is only in the Alabasta arc, and I've like spoiled a few things already, and I feel bad. It's just when I get excited talking about One Piece, I'm just like, it's like when blah 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 blah. Like, Chris is like, wait, I haven't gotten there yet. I'm not like rewatching all of it. Chris is watching all of it, but whenever Chris is over here, we will watch one or two at night. And so it's like not a full rewatch for me. Hey JV, how's it going? I know, I'm always nerding out on Twitter. What else is new, guys? What else is new? So we fried a whole fish on stream today, and I'm enjoying it now with some black rice, a cocktail that we made real quick. You just finished watching. Is this an acronym for something? I don't know. Thank you, Joseph. I am a huge Twitter nerd, yes. It's true. I probably spend my most time on Twitter, not Instagram or Facebook. Sometimes TikTok, but that's only at night. No, I didn't take it as a disparagement. I took it as a compliment for sure. It's just Nana. Okay, I don't know that one. I'm mostly watching food animes. The last one I finished was Kyo in Kyoto, which I highly recommend. It was really sweet. Waganaria is more like teen romance, service industry kind of vibe. Restaurant to Another World was really cute. Restaurant from Another World is also really cute. They're both one season. Oh, okay, so Nana is an anime series about two women who are very good friends. Oh boy. Bye, Joseph. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your meal. Love it. As I've been watching the Alabasta arc again on One Piece, I was telling Chris, like, yeah, I screenshot all the parts where, like, Vivi and Nami are, like, vibes. And I'm like, am I making something out of nothing? I think Vivi has vibes with every woman on One Piece. Vibes. I know. It's not that I'm rewatching the whole thing. It's just my partner is watching it to catch up with me, and I watch some episodes. Like, I don't watch all of them, but it's nice to, like, rewatch and catch things again and be like, oh, that was foreshadowing for blah 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 and blah blah blah. It's not braveness, Grizz. It's laziness. It's laziness. All right. Well, I'm finishing up my dinner. That felt good to ban that weirdo. Yeah, wow. Oh, shit, I didn't see this. Nuclear Eagle Fox redeemed taste test. Oh, I didn't see that. Well, why don't we do the chili oil that I used earlier? I didn't actually get to talk to you about it. So it's very deep red. This is like chili oil that I made for work. I'm working on a cookbook. Can't tell you too many details, but we're gonna grab a little spoon. I'm gonna show you some of the sediment in here. It's very dark. It's very, like, goth. Let me see. So essentially, this is a chili oil with New Mexico chilies, which is not the traditional Szechuan when you're making chili oil. But this has garlic and ginger, New Mexico chili, orange peel, I think. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have a spoonful of this, so I'm going to get a little bit more. Maybe we'll chase this with some spicy almonds. All right, we're going to have a good spoonful. Okie doke. Here we go. Thank you, Nuclear Eagle Fox, for redeeming taste test. I'm going to taste this live in front of all of you. So this chili oil is great because the garlic has been slow simmering in that oil for like an hour. So it gets caramelized. And then the chili peppers, they break down. They don't, it's not like upfront spicy. It's like a mellow spicy toward the back. And it's got this like raisiny kind of charry barbecue carbonization on it that, I don't know, I think it's really lovely. So this recipe will be coming out next year in a book. So sorry, there's a long lead time, but something I'm working on. Very exciting. Yeah, it's true, LT. Twitch after 9 p.m. is full of weirdos. It's only 7:10 here on the East Coast, but yeah. We got a lot of Euro weirdos. JV's favorite IG content is people cracking bell jars with hot water when they make chili oil. Yeah, people don't know. You transfer cooled chili oil to glass containers. You do not make the chili oil in the glass container because the shock of the room temperature cold glass is going to shatter under the hot oil. Yeah. Yeah, you avoid cracking your bell jars by making sure that whatever solution is going into the jar is cooled down enough when you transfer it. That's pretty much all it is. It's the reason why glass breaks is because it's a rapid temperature change, either hot or cold. So if the glass was cold and you poured a hot thing at like very quickly, it would be like, it would freak out and be like, no, and go and just explode. And the opposite can happen. So if you had hot water in here, hot boiling water in here, and then you put this in the sink under cold water, it's gonna shatter. So just think about the temperatures that you're working with. Be really careful about when you are transferring things to their final destination. Yeah, I know, it's dangerous. Like, pickling and preserving can be dangerous, but if you know the rules about temperature control, then you'll be fine. And say that you had a really hot jar and you didn't know where to put it. Like your counter is way too cold, the sink is way too cold. Get like an oven mitt or a trivet, because that will slow down the heat at least. Don't put it directly on a cold surface if you have a hot solution in here. Yeah. Good question. Very good question. All right, folks, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Do we have friends that are streaming right now that we can raid? Let's see. Bunny Hearted, Table Story, Taco War. I think Bunny Hearted, I think we played Among Us once together. I think we're going to go raid Bunny Hearted. Cool. So stay tuned for the raid. I'm going to open it up in another window so I don't miss it. And I don't get the ad thing. I'm going to get the ad now. Ugh. Boy, ads. Okay, I'm going to let the ad play. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out on a Friday. I know it's not usually my day. But I'll be back next Wednesday. I'll be probably doing it a little bit shorter and a little bit earlier next Wednesday because I'm flying to Atlanta that night, which is going to be super, super fun. Maybe we'll go live with my new friend, Augie, who is going to be 2 years old soon. Very, very excited. I'm going to be traveling for the first time in a long time. But yeah, good to see all of you. If you would like to be featured on the show and tell portion of the show next Wednesday, please do tag me on Instagram and Twitter at Randwiches. If you have any questions, please do send them along. Stream from the airport and rate the food. Chris and I might do that. We might do that if we get bored or delayed. We might do that. It will be really fun. I love the Atlanta airport, let me say. I've had the chicken at Ludacris's chicken place, and it's really good. Maybe we'll live stream from Ludacris's chicken joint. All right, folks. We're going to raid Bunny Hearted, but thanks so much for hanging out with me. See you next Wednesday on Attack the Pantry. Have a great weekend. I like you all. Bye, everybody. I always just make this awkward, right? Like I don't know how to do it quick enough. But thank you. And see you later. Bye. Stay tuned for the raid and say hi to Bunny Hearted for me, okay?